So looking for options to his left, tries to go for the back wall.
Nice pass out.
JNaps, the shot off the crossbar and in for G2, textbook play.
This whole play, though, started off with that weird hit back from Roldis. He was trying to go for maybe a back pass, and that's what led G2 to have this possession. A bit of a mistake for Roldis, the communicator.
There's a big demo, like you said, and opens up the net for JNaps, and G2 ahead by 1.
Rizzo, a nice feed out into the middle. Chicago gets a solid 50. Then Rizzo, he does this throughout his entire career on G2 so far. He's the guy.
Can't get by Rizzo, but you got to think if United get back into this one, and maybe they won't, because Rizzo's going to open up the net once again for G2, and Chicago puts it away.
You know what? When Rizzo can't actually find the net and shoot on target, he knows he can at least get a demo, and that's what he does right here. He goes for the demo, just a heat sink.
Back to the United side. It's going to be a 0-second carry, and it could be Roldis if he can get a second touch, and Rizzo's there to knock it down. G2 will take game 1.
United, they had a chance there towards the end, but it was ultimately destroyed pretty much by the G2 defense.
And while some may say that, you know, they caught out G2 a few times, I mean, that's what you got to do. Here's G2 to get on the board. It's Chicago.
I mean, speaking of catching the defense off guard, you can see JNaps with that challenge there, catches Hawkster completely off guard. He didn't know what was going on. He was mixed up in the net, forced into a difficult situation.
JNaps going to take it himself. Looking for the dunk.
The
Does get it! The 50, the challenge for JNaps. And G2 take game 3.
And JNaps had space in the air. I was thinking maybe he's going to go for a flip reset, but instead he decides to just hover behind the ball. He forces that ground 50 all the way through to the net. The goalkeeper is caught off guard, and this time it's not a shot that can get saved, but instead of 50-50, the great performance for him to stop the ball and get in front of these shots, which is something that we didn't really find that too often. And now we see another one out of JNaps where they get in front, but United just running around the defense, and now here's an open net for Chicago to shoot at. It goes in.
And what? G2 gets a goal that United have been preying on the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Everyone committed.
This looks like a complete swap of who's scoring, because at United they would get
shot, and Ajax gets bumped into that. Saved away by his teammate. JNaps going to do it himself off the crossbar and in, and G2 get a cushion.
If we look at this replay, back to the beginning, JNaps, he bumped into the defender into the ball. I think that was Ajax. He bumped into the ball, and then he managed to go for the flick to recover after that.
And that might be it. Roldis can't get a hold of it. G2 are going to hang on, and EUnited, they made him earn it.
Oh, yeah.
In the end.
Things were getting a little bit scary, definitely, for G2.